Hey, my lovelies, welcome to the Oracle of Starlight. I have for you today a reading based on your career. Are you just starting something, a new job, already in a secure job, wanting to change, wanting to start a new venture? And the Oracle and Tarot are here to guide you. Okay, a spread that has questions like your current energy, hidden potentials or strengths, any obstacles or blockages, what attitude would help you, to deal with people who may not necessarily be so cooperative, opportunities to clear obstacles, any form of support, and finally, your advice. Okay. These crystals are forming the grid for you. Some crystals here are for manifesting wealth, some for clarity, some for protection, some for strengthening your intuition, some for bringing in love, some for activating, energizing your chakras. Let's see how they are going to help us. Okay, so I thought let's begin with an oracle card and then follow-up answers by tarot. Okay, don't worry, I will bring them down clearly. You can see the cards then. So the oracle card could be a statement, could be an advice, a suggestion, a keyword, and we could clarify that with tarot as and when we move towards the question. Right. Okay. And we have this gorgeous clear quartz here. Clear quartz bringing you clarity for you to understand what needs to be done now and how best to move on your path. Okay. You can just connect with this beautiful crystal that's here to, I'm getting the words recharge, give you information that was not available to you earlier. Crystals carry these inclusions where there's so much of information that's meant to come to you at the right time. And also what steps you were not able to take earlier, but now you will be able to. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's begin with the first, that is your current energy. Fearless expression. And see the color. So beautiful. You have the mic, and this card absolutely connects with your throat chakra. right? Fearless expression. So I guess you are here. Many of you are here is because you have decided that something needs to be done. Expression, something needs to be expressed, and you need to do it fearlessly. Universe is telling you now is the time. Maybe wherever you are, you had a lot of ideas, lots of suggestions, and somehow you didn't get a chance to express, or there was something happening around you in your work environment which may have been unpleasant, causing obstacles, not allowing you to express yourself, say something that you have learned or you would like to share. But now your current energy is fearless expression, right? Allow me to read a few keywords from here. Fearless expression. Right. Self-confidence. Singing it clearly. Singing it clearly, I got an image of a nightingale. She wants to sing. It wants to sing, and it sings. Doesn't care what time it is, where it is, it needs to sing. And it opens its mouth and sings. That song that is coming out, whether it is liked or not, it decides it wants to sing. And it sings to its heart's glory. Something that comes from deep within. Okay, continuing. Accepting your value, self-worth, speaking and channeling effortlessly, and being courageous. What does Tarot have to say for this? Fearless expression. What guidance do you have, dear Tarot? Four of Pentacles. Some kind of balance is needed, and you have found that balance. You see her hands where they are placed, holding something securely. That is what I feel is your energy right now. You feel, yes, Pentacles is related to money, to finances. You feel that this is something that you're working very hard for. And if you're not getting a chance to express yourself, to say what you need to from your heart, now is the time. The world needs to know, your environment needs to know. So it's like actually this is your first stage. You are preparing to go down and speak. Eyes closed. Here she listens to her inner voice. And see the colors? So beautiful. So this is a decision that you have taken your time, but now you're ready. Excuse the but, it should be now you're ready. Okay. Is there anything else to add to this? Okay. Six of Wands. The energy of Six of Wands. Action needs to be taken. And universe is pushing you towards it. You may be applauded. You may not. You will have some cheering for you. Some may not. But that's not going to stop you. This is your energy right now. You're going to stand up to speak. Okay? Hidden potentials and strengths. The spark of hustle. Hidden potential and strength. And look at the colors. You have the solar chakra and the sacral chakra. And the arrow. Can you see the sun and the arrow moving forward? The spark of hustle. Such a lively energy. Your solar chakra, your sacral chakra are activated and you have decided now is the time. Maybe at some point you would have thought about it and said, I don't know, or really do I need to? But now you're being guided to move ahead. I have the book. Let me just read a few keywords for you. The spark of inspiration. I don't know, I feel inspiration through all this all is you. Somehow you have inspired yourself. Your thoughts, how you feel are inspiring your actions. And you have divine intervention. It's a rising of the sun and you are, rising. Something tells me that some of you have not really been very confident when it came to expressing yourself. Introverts, or shy, or you did not get an opportunity. Something tells me that you have not really done this that often before or that boldly before. And now you are doing that. Okay, continuing from here. Divine intervention, finding your calling, work that makes you happy, renewed hope. Its inspiration has hit you. This is what I need to do. Maybe you felt somebody else needed to speak, but now you realize that, why not me? A feeling like, see this, the spark of hustle feels like a calling, a compelling, something that cannot be ignored. Wow. Spirit is sending superstar blessings your way. So, see, we are speaking about it and, energy is so light. But yes, when you are out at work and you have an environment that changes or that is not really a very happy environment to be in, then, all these things you feel, okay, you know what? I feel these are all frivolous. This is my work. I need to get it done. Why do I sit and think of all this? No, that's not right. Remember, the call comes and you answer the call. Call comes to do something, to say something, to step forward, to step back, and you heed the call. That is your guidance now. So your hidden potential and strength is your inspiration. Think of it as a wellspring of hope in your heart. Very nice, lovely, sweet words, right? But believe that. A wellspring of hope. So if there's an environment that is not pleasant, you'd like to get out from, or there is something that needs a change, you are the one who's going to do it. Your career guidance at present is something needs to be done and you will be doing it. Okay. What guidance does Tarot have for potentials and strengths? Queen of Swords. Oh yes. Queen of Swords. The energy of someone who is very clear with what needs to be said. Very clear, need to get it done. And so that is why you have stepped into this energy. Queen of Swords is unapologetically clear, bold, and also communication is also very, very crisp and much needed. That energy does not shy away. But yes, it takes time to build that energy. To come up from the Ace of Swords to the Queen of Swords is a tough task. But why has this card come for you? This card has come to tell you that this is your energy. This is the potential that you have. Someone who puts the message across in a very straightforward manner. This is what it is. Accept it or leave it, but this is what it is. Maybe this is a conversation that needs to be had with someone you have started a venture with, in collaboration, in partnership, and now some things need to be said. Or it's a job, it's your career where changes are needed. See, very often, when we decide to step out and do things like that, there is this fear. because you want that job, you need that job. So there is this fear that what if I step out and say something, what the consequences would be. But why are you here right now? Why are you looking at these cards? Because this is the time. So when universe plans a move like that for you, it's not going to come to break you. It's going to come to strengthen you. And it will be done in a manner that is authentic, strong, but not hurtful or destructive. So that's the energy. You have that potential in you. You're a good communicator. Maybe you're not aware of this, but you are a very good communicator. And when you speak in precise terms. That's the way the Queen of Swords is. Yes, you have emotions, you have feelings, you feel, but you bring that out only when it is needed. Right now, you know what is needed. Facts, hard, cold facts, straightforward talk. Okay, what else? Potential, strengths. Nine of Swords. Your strength is that you have somehow slowly pushed yourself out of this. So yes, it could be that something at work was just giving you sleepless nights. I feel some of you would just dread getting up, getting ready and going to work. A person whose energy was very unpleasant, not really great. Right. Even a little hurtful. I get that vibe. Yes, so now all these sleepless nights, whatever have been there, now you have slowly worked on yourself. So what's the energy of thoughts? So you have worked on yourself. These pictures are so beautiful. You have these things keeping you up awake at night. All these dark thoughts, troubling thoughts. What if not then? When? How? Then you have this beautiful energy coming in. And I know this is you asking and divine help coming to you, the universe helping you. So your potential and strength is that you have worked on yourself. I'm sorry, I'm not able to show the cards. Yes. And look at this gorgeous crystal here. Selenite. Releasing that negative energy. So you have moved from this to this. I know it must have taken time and a lot of effort, but now here is where you are. Obstacles. Oh, you see that? Honestly, I never keep my cards in, a shuffle state where not straight. And this card has come in reverse. Balance in reverse. So obstacles or blockages is there has been no balance. Things have been out of balance. Where things should have been in balance, where you have efforts and results, being comfortable and sociable, being friendly, but what you got back was just the opposite or very, very little. What does the card? Yes, the guidance. Too much focus on one thing. I just looked at the time and it was 11:11. Oh my goodness. Wow. Too much focus on one thing. There was no balance. Ignoring responsibilities that you dislike, something that you did not, you pushed it away. Excess of something. Somehow there was loads of work coming. It was not balanced with the other people working with you. Okay. Imbalance, not seeing the bigger picture. So the obstacle was that balance was missing. When there is balance that is missing, one side is heavy. Too much of work, too many responsibilities, too many tasks, too much of struggling, and that is why you had these sleepless nights. Somehow things were not in balance. Maybe some of you were targeted. Maybe some of you felt that these are my responsibilities, I need to complete this, but then something else came that you gave your attention to. You could drive yourself a little nutty, chasing the perfect ratio of work, home, health, family, social life, hobbies, and woo time. Yes, of course. Work-life balance, that was missing. Family suffered. Some of you had children who were not really given that much time because your work just did not allow you that extra time. Family life got affected. Relationships, that does happen, and that's really sad. And then what happens when you have this kind of imbalance coming in? The mental state absolutely gets affected. Then everything suffers. Reading from here. Step away from drastic and excessive and any imbalances that just don't feel right. Consistent introspection to see where you are lacking and where you are leaking energy will guide you to the middle ground that's required right now. So that is your guidance. Yes, it's easier said than done, but finding some kind of balance by introspecting, taking out a little time, consciously working your schedule in such a way that you're able to maintain work-life balance, time for family, time for children. What is the tarot guidance? Four of Cups. So opportunities did come, have come, but somehow you were not able to look at them because you had so much going on. And at some point you were just not interested. There's frustration, there is boredom, there is a feeling of hopelessness. So at that time what happens is, even if someone comes or something comes to you, something is being offered to you, you're just not in that state of mind. Normally, you would have looked and said, oh wow, thank you. But now, you're not able to. You're not able to see what's coming. You're not able to even look at the other side, where some opportunities may have come your way. Opportunities to bring some balance into your life. And it could also be you not being appreciative. Now, sometimes help comes from some people. We don't look at what is being offered to us, we look at the people. And we judge. Yes, it happens, absolutely. You look at the person and you maybe don't take that help. Right? Introspection. That is what is needed here. Any more guidance for... Right. Nine of Cups. Oh, obstacles or blockages. The energy of Nine of Cups. How can this be a blockage, you say? Yes, but this is a blockage. When you look at your life and you say, I want this, and this. No harm in doing that. No harm in having dreams. No harm in having a a picture of your life that you want all this. So what happens when you have a way, when you look at all that you want in your life, you want all these cups to be filled. Happiness, good health, money, friends, support, children are doing well, have a lovely house and this and that and everything. You want everything. Everybody wants this. But in this bargain, sometimes what happens is the things that are there with us, we are not able to look at that. We don't see that. Or we compare it. We compare. So what we have may be something amazing that somebody else wants. But right now your guidance is this could be an obstacle. Where you look at all that you don't have instead of what you have. Or something that you have wished for, prayed for, set affirmations for, done manifestation rituals for, but it's still not come. So there is kind of a, that feeling of hopelessness. Okay, at this time what happens? For looking out for the big things, the small, joys are overlooked. So this is your, guidance to look at what you have. You have children and you have a lovely conversation with a teenage child of yours. Or you're able to spend some time with your spouse. Where even just sitting and chatting with a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, or just a drive, and you feel so good. Accept those joys, enjoy those joys. Because when we just go looking for the big picture, the big things, the small things just slip away. Okay, let me just make some space. Okay, attitude to manage or deal with people who are not very cooperative. Cozy up with risk. Okay, you've been asked to take a chance, take risk and do something. Something that you would say, I would never do something like that. It's risky. Your guidance is to cozy up with risk. See the color red, vibrant, and you have this gorgeous crystal also. They are matching so beautifully. The carnelian, which is connecting with your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra talks of first and foremost being in the flow. So sometimes, it's very sad, but we can't help it. When we are out in the world, we do wear masks. We do. To survive, we wear masks. As long as when you are back with your loved ones, when you are with people who you genuinely care about, you remove the masks. But sometimes you do. That's the way life is. So you cozy up with risk. You decide that this is something that I need to do. I'm not okay with it. But sometimes we do certain things. Maybe say things which others want to hear. Or maybe do something that someone else would call it risky. Maybe doing something that is, you feel you're not in charge. You're not the one supposed to do it. That was not the responsibility given to you. But you work on it. It's a risk you're taking. You don't know how, your management, the people you work with will take that. Okay, let's see keywords. Fearless pursuit of your dreams. An ability to successfully manage calculated and uncalculated risk. New opportunity. Something comes up and you be daring and say, okay, I'm going to take that risk. Whatever happens, but this is something that I want to work with. And I'm going to do that. Maybe someone comes and tells you, are you sure? Why would you do something like that? You don't know how, what response you'll get. but you decide to take that risk because maybe it is something that you believe in so strongly. Continuing from here, learning to bless fear and move ahead anyway. Risk is inevitable when you are pursuing your dream. So go on and cozy up and get to know each other. Risk is a bit like a campfire. Both need to be watched and tended carefully. So beautiful. That is your guidance. Cozy up with risk. What guidance, what advice does Tarot have for this? Risk. See, your idea of risk may be absolutely different, right? And what I'm saying would not really make sense to you. But yes, you're getting the idea of doing something that for you is a risk. The World card. Maybe what is pushing you towards this? The attitude is you are sort of... there is a cycle that you're completing. World talks of that, right? Completing a cycle, completion. Maybe the cycle is the kind of person that you have been, and now you start a new cycle, becoming someone who you've always wanted to be. Completion. Sometimes we have this kind of a journey that we go through, our personal journey, our personal growth, where over time, subtle changes we make in ourselves. And we start changing as a person. And maybe 1 year down the line, we look back at ourselves and we say, I used to be this, but now you know what? I am like this. And it's so freeing. It's so amazing. I feel so confident, different changes. So it's like, why are you doing this? Why are you cozying up with risk? How is it going to help you? Because you've completed a personal cycle. You have achieved. You have learned some lessons, and now what you're starting with is a new you, a new energy. Maybe what earlier was less, now it is more confidence, boldness, the reason to feel that I need to take this step. New levels of consciousness. That is why you're deciding to cozy up with risk, and that's going to help you to deal with or manage people who are not really very cooperative. Opportunities to clear obstacles. Unstick the stuck. You have this beautiful rose quartz. Unstick the stuck. Opportunities to clear obstacles. I really like this. Something that is stuck. I feel sometimes we have this pattern of behavior, way of thinking that we have been doing, since many years, time immemorial. You've been doing this. It's part of it. And then what you do is, how do you clear this obstacle? You change things. Okay? I have, let me read the keywords for you. Busting out of sticky energy, breaking stagnation, seeing the pattern of your rut. We just spoke about that. Integrating a message or a lesson, and finally success. See this eye. It's like, looking at something, realizing something. The opportunity that's going to come to clear obstacle, the opportunities, something is coming your way where you are no longer sorting to your old way of doing things, old way of thinking, old way of looking at things also. I feel this here, someone inspires you. Someone I feel you're not really very close to, but yes, there is conversation if you've heard, and you look at that person and say, how? I never thought they would be like this. But something catches your attention, something where your energy goes and you say, you know what? I'm going to do that. Unstick the stuck. We get out of that repetitive loop of doing things. It could also mean certain people in your life. Those who have always been around you, those who advise you, please do not take it in any other way except bringing changes. Bringing changes in the way you accept things. Okay? It's time to bust through the confines of the current pattern that you've got going on. This may be an overall sticky pattern that you are experiencing. Time to dust away stagnant energy and give a fresh glow. Something that was part of you, something that's always been a part of you. Unstick the stuck to welcome your momentum. You are leaving certain patterns of behavior. Opportunities that are coming to clear obstacles is you changing yourself. You are going to get opportunities to do that. As I said earlier, someone else is inspiring you. Maybe someone says something to you that makes you realize, oh, this is what I always do. So you are getting an opportunity to bring changes in your career, in yourself, your personal growth. Something like, I don't know, I got the image of the sun and now I have the eye to look at something, not with your physical eye, but with your inner eye. And I don't know why the image of the sun came. So I guess what that would mean is sun would connect. Let's connect it with the tarot, the sun card, clarity, able to see things clearly, able to heal out of a situation, nourishment. Your thoughts are being nourished the way your thinking is being nourished, nurtured. Brightness, seeing the light. I'm sure you'll get some more, keywords or ideas when we think of that. Okay, right. Is there any form of support? Oh, wait, let's see what tarot has to say for unstick the stuck. What guidance does tarot have? Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Wow. Okay, so I guess you have this kind of a very vibrant, youthful energy. Page of Swords is learning something. Okay, some kind of fresh energy coming, fresh information, fresh ideas, fresh way of looking at things. You have a little bit of, maybe you're reading something, a blog or some article. Online, we have so many, sites and apps reading apps where you have beautiful information being shared every day. So maybe there's some kind of information that comes to you. Maybe there is a kind of ritual, a manifestation ritual that you do, or some kind of affirmation or another ritual which, helps to clear out. I really can't, I'm not able to find the right words, but some kind of thing that you read about changing, how to bring in a positive state of mind, changing the way you think. So there is research, there is information that is coming to you. Someone is sharing it with you, you are getting these ideas, and that's what's helping you to unstick the stuck. So here she walks balanced on the sword, balanced on the edge of the sword. Balancing. Is there someone around you who has a kind of a youthful, vibrant personality? Or are you coming into this energy? where you look at things differently. How are you doing that? You are reading something. Page of Swords is the energy of someone who has just, also I feel could be there is a kind of a manual, a workshop that you attend, could be connected to your workplace, and that brings a change. So whatever, kind of restless energy was there, it's settling. New information is coming to you, new ideas are coming to you, and you are also reaching out to learn something new. That is bringing this energy where you realize, I need to unstick the stuck new things. Lovely youthful energy. I have a feeling it's you. And Page of Swords, pages are said to be messengers. Could be a message. Something that comes maybe in a form of a pamphlet, some reading material. So this is what's going to help you. This is the support. No, this is not the support. Sorry. Going back to opportunities, to clear obstacles. This is how you're going to clear obstacles. Right? Moving to the next. Any form of support that you're getting, celebrate your wins. Wow. Look at this rooster here. Your support is your cheering group, your family, your friends. That is the support that you have. You have people around you who keep telling you how amazing, you accomplished something, you did something awesome. And they find it the perfect time to just celebrate, get together. Wow, you had this meeting and you spoke up and everything went so well. Wow, let's celebrate this. Okay, this is something that you worked on. You have been given you're in charge of some kind of project. Wow, let's celebrate. And what you have done, what you are working on, people encourage you to share that. I just picked the book and the page was already open. A time to list accomplishments, allowing praise, feeling deep pride, knowing that you're deserving of the positive attention. Your cheerleading gang is increasing. We have people cheering what you do. Such support is always a pleasure to have. Okay, continuing. You've earned a few golden stars that you haven't given yourself enough credit for. And it's time to indulge in some serious self-praise with lavish celebrations. So this is the support that you have. Small wins are celebrated. A happy, full day is celebrated. You are celebrating. Others are celebrating it with you. The rooster doesn't shy from expressing what it needs to say. Wow. Is there anything else? How easily can you communicate your triumph to others? Do you invite them to partake in your celebrations? This card isn't suggesting a fuggly, pushy, salesy, look at me kind of cockadoodle. It's talking about honestly and enthusiastically sharing your wins. Why? To bring more. That is the support that you have. You yourself are in this energy. If you're not, please be. Today I had a lovely day. Conversation went so beautifully. And I spoke, we sat together, we chatted, our work was done on time. Lovely. A small celebration. Patting yourself on the back. Sharing with your family, friends. Why not? You never know, your moments of success may just be something that inspires somebody else, gives someone else hope that yes, things can get better. That is the support that you have. And the final card, we have advice. Oh, I forgot the tarot again. Sorry. Celebrate your wins. What does tarot have to say for that? Celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins. Two of Cups. Wow. Celebrate your wins with people who you genuinely care about. And also, that is a support that you have. You have the support of your loved ones. You have the support of someone special. So through your tough times, through your happy times, you have people who are there to fill your cup. You fill your cup, you share with others. Right at that time, someone else is filling their cup to share it with you. So beautiful. You have others, you have people in your life, and that is a blessing. At the end of a tiring day, when you have thoughts like these, remember, there are people who are cheering for you, supporting you, filling your cup when you're not able to do it on your own. You have this interesting energy in your life. It could be your partner. It could be the energy of, I see, father. Someone, a male energy who has been a source of support and love and encouragement. Could be a feminine energy as well. But someone whose energy is so beautiful and calming that even just talking to them gives you a kind of feeling that, yes, it's like as if, you're just tired and bogged down with so many things, and then this person comes and says a few things, and suddenly you get this boost of energy. Okay, like something that just fills you with vitality. This person's words heal you. See, the energy of water. Cooling, refreshing water. When you are tired, when you're bogged down, it could be your partner, right? Your spouse. Just a few minutes with that person and you are good to go. The energy of freshness, a cool shower, something that falls on you, refreshes you, releases all the heaviness. That's the support that you have. And if you're not aware, be aware that there is someone who is there for you. Someone whose words, actions, deeds heal you. Okay? What advice? Limitations inspire innovations. Absolutely. Nothing limits you. Limitless you is actually the message that comes. Sure, everything is not always smooth and hunky-dory and everything falling in place. No, not. What do you do at that time? Innovations. It's actually physically doing things and also mentally. Thoughts that come to stop us, thoughts that bring limited ways of thinking, limiting beliefs. At that time, what do? You innovate. You think, okay, this is what I can't do. What about what I can do? Let me read a few keywords. Such a beautiful card. Your advice, okay? Possibility. A bridge between worlds. Innovative ways of thinking. I told you, sometimes our own thoughts are what cause, boulders on our path, blockages in our way. It's our thinking that does that. Our thoughts do that. But you're being asked, limitations, not asked, you're being told, limitations inspire innovation. Look at this gorgeous. I think that's the Markaba. Markaba is a kind of an energy that you align within yourself. What is for your highest good, you let that remain. What is not You just let it go. Give it a path for it to go. Something that is dispersed just randomly, sometimes it's just there in your surroundings. You give it a path for it to release, to leave your life. Okay, coming back. Creative solutions arising because of the limited working material. Which, I'm reading from here, which one of the three words on this card grabbed most of your attention? Did you get excited about the idea of being inspired? Or about the amazing opportunity you have to create something totally innovative? Or did you immediately get sucked into the word limitations with a twinge of disappointment? Exactly. See how these three words by themselves, how do they connect with us? Inspire, inspiration, innovation, yes, something different. And then you have limitations. But when you put them together, the message is entirely different. So your advice is, you have a plan A, make a plan B and C. You may not need it, but you are ready. You're not keeping the thoughts, this is today I'm going to go, I have this meeting, this is what I need to speak with so and so, and I don't know where it's going to go. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. If something like that triggers me, this is what I will do. If I'm given an opportunity to speak, this is what I'm going to do. And if not, so you have things in place. And first and foremost, the limitations in your energy is what you take care of. You decide, I'm not going to let things around me affect my energy. Think of things that, would refresh you, would clear out. Maybe there is like a mantra. Maybe there is a crystal that you carry with you. Maybe there is, some picture in your mind that inspires you. That sorts of, helps you, lets you drop all the excess baggage. Let's see what tarot has to say for this. Okay, both the cards. 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Okay. You have choices. At times you have decisions that need to be made. What do? At that time, you just go within. Don't look at how things look like, so lovely, so shiny, so perfect. You connect from within. 7 is a powerful divine number. You will be able to look at these choices and know which is the one that is just for you, going to be the best option for you. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is rising above this all. Looking at your situations, this is what it is there. This is what is there with her. She's not okay with that. No, that's not enough. This is what I want and this is what I'm going to move towards. Maybe this is something that someone gave, something that was given to her, and this is what she's creating. So your advice is, things that come to you, look at them very carefully, and then you create what you want. You are there in a meeting, in front of people, things need to be said, things need to be cleared. What you do at that time is not just sit and say, okay, I'm done. No. Find things that you can pick from a conversation. Maybe come back at a later date. But your guidance is, in your career, this is your advice. Limitations inspire innovations. Look at what is there that's blocking you, limiting you, and find another path. Like you've seen the river. When the river flows, you have boulders, you have soil and silt, whatever. Somewhere its path is blocked. What does it do? Does it just stand there? Does it just sit there? No, it finds its path. Sometimes hitting against the boulder and finding a path. Innovate. Don't let obstacles stop you. This beautiful word that is used in the cards in the guidebook for Eight of Pentacles, and that is Miraki. Miraki is the heart and soul that you put into your work. When you do your work, you do not do it just like, okay, 9 to 5, I'm going there, doing this, and yes, I'm getting the salary for that. It's the way you look at your work and you decide, this is what is my work and I'm going to give it my heart and soul. And then you see how innovations and ideas come to you. This card also talks of being blocked. Just blocked. Choices. Too many things. Juggling too many things. Wanting to move forward, but you don't know. And then you have Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is the energy. First, number 8, please. That is such a beautiful and powerful number by itself. Eight of Pentacles is where you decide, this is what I am supposed to do. This is what I would like to do. Sorry, not supposed to. This is what I would like to do. And now I'm going to find a way to do it. Maybe this is what is there in my hand. But I can always change it. I can always change the way I do it. Change the way I present it. You put in your heart and soul. You put in patience and determination. And you will find your way ahead. That is the guidance that I have for you today, that Oracle and Tarot and this gorgeous crystal has for you today, and the crystals, other crystals as well. I hope this reading really guided you, helped you. Maybe, sometimes an entire reading, excuse me, may not connect as much as few cards or few messages. That's what you're meant to receive. Go with that. Wishing you all the very best. Stay safe, my lovelies. Stay blessed.